What's up, you guys? Steve here, and this is your stimulus check update and unemployment update with some pretty incredible news for those of you on unemployment. We now have a new proposal that just hit yesterday that suggests a permanent extension and increase to unemployment benefits. That's right. Now, this just came out. We're seeing articles come out like this today. Senate bill seeks to expand jobless benefits for gig workers. Now, we're going to be diving into the details. I'm going to let you know what they're suggesting right now for permanently extending out unemployment and adding a permanent boost as well. Now, in addition to that, as you guys know, right now, stimulus talks are going on to include a fourth round of stimulus checks in the next stimulus package, but many lawmakers are saying that a one-time check is simply not enough, that we need to have monthly reoccurring checks. And we're going to see where President Biden stands on that, if it's going to get included in this next package. However, in the meantime, what we're hearing is right now in the state of California, the Golden State stimulus is hitting for some people. That's going to be a $600 or a $1,200 stimulus check for many people. Now, in addition to that, in a previous video, I covered for you guys the child tax credit monthly stimulus checks, which we have heard from the IRS are going to be starting in July, and you will be getting a monthly stimulus check if you are a parent of a child 17 and under. And also in the video I did earlier today, I got you guys caught up on the latest regarding the vaccinations and where stimulus checks currently stand. So if you didn't see that video, be sure to check it out. But in this video right now, we're going to get you caught up on unemployment and the California stimulus checks. So let's go ahead and dive right in. But before we do me a quick favor. It just takes a second. Be sure to smash the like button if you like and appreciate these videos. Leave your comments and share this out on social media platforms. That helps out the channel a lot. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And if this is your first time here and you're not already part of the viewing community, what we like to call the Bram Fam, come on and join by smashing the subscribe button and turning on that notification bell. I'll keep you up to date on stimulus, unemployment, Congress, the economy, anything having to do with investing or money. That's what I like to talk about here. And be sure to follow me on Instagram at SteveRam3. And remember that when I respond to comments here, you're always going to see a gray stripe on my name. And if you don't see that, it's not me. Use caution. Keep an eye out for those pesky scammers trying to impersonate me, trying to steal your information. I'm never going to leave random WhatsApp numbers in the comments. And I'm never going to ask for your bank account information, okay? I'm here simply to give you the latest information. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and dive right in, and I'm going to get you caught up on the latest as of today, April 15th, 2021, on unemployment and stimulus. All right, so first up, let's talk about this Golden State stimulus that's actually hitting people's accounts today. And then we're going to be discussing this new proposal for unemployment that will permanently enhance and extend out federal unemployment benefits. But first up, Golden State stimulus. So link in the description below to the state of California's franchise tax board website, and it says Golden State stimulus. California will provide the Golden Status stimulus, spelling error, payments to families and people who qualify. This is a one-time $600 or $1,200 payment per tax return. You may receive this payment if you receive the California Earned Income Tax Credit or the Cal EITC, or file with an individual taxpayer identification number, ITIN. Now, the Golden State stimulus aims to, first, support low-income Californians, and second, help those facing a hardship due to the pandemic. Now, listen to this. For most Californians who qualify, you don't need to do anything to receive the stimulus payment. Now, when will you receive this payment? It says we will issue stimulus payments monthly after eligible 2020 tax returns are processed. So we're going to be sending this out in monthly waves. So if you don't see it in this wave right now, keep an eye out next month at this same time. Now, it says if you filed your tax return between January 1st of 2021 and March 1st of 2021, you will receive your stimulus payment beginning after April 15th, 2021, which is today. And a lot of viewers have let me know that they've actually gotten it in their accounts today. It says if you receive a paper check, allow up to 3 weeks for mailing as well. Now, if you filed your tax return on or after March 2nd of 2021, it says direct deposits allow up to 45 days and paper checks allow up to 60 days. All right, and if you're wondering who qualifies to get a California state stimulus, well, here it is right here. It says, in order to qualify, you have to file your 2020 taxes, and you have to either be a Cal EITC recipient or an ITIN filer who made $75,000 a year or less in California AGI. You have to live in California for more than half of the 2020 tax year. You have to be a California resident on the date that the payment is issued, and you cannot be eligible to be claimed as a dependent by somebody else. So you have to be an individual filer. Now it says you must include your ITIN on your tax return. Your ITIN cannot be pending. Wait to file your tax return until you have your ITIN, and you are eligible for the Golden State stimulus if you file on or before October 15th. Now, what you'll receive, it says if you meet these qualifications, you may receive either a one-time $600 payment or a one-time $1,200 payment. Now, the payments will be by direct deposit or check in the mail per tax return. Use the table below to determine your amount, and you can see it right here. And as I mentioned, link in the description below if you want to check this out in more detail yourself. And also it says stimulus payment deadline. To make sure you receive your payment, file your 2020 tax returns by October 15th, 2021, and that is the last day to file with the new extension. So as you know, May 17th is the new day, the last day to file, and then the extension will take you out to October 15th of 2021. So make sure you do that if you're in California and you're eligible for this Golden State stimulus. All right, so now let's take a look at this new unemployment proposal that suggests an increase to the amount and duration of unemployment federal benefits permanently. So link in the description below, this article that just came out today that says Senate bill seeks to expand jobless benefits for gig workers. And it says more benefits for gig workers. Democratic Senators Ron Wyden of Oregon and Michael Bennet of Colorado have introduced new legislation, and their goal is to raise the amount and the duration of unemployment benefits for jobless workers during the pandemic. And it says their bill, called the Unemployment Insurance Modernization Act, also seeks to make unemployment benefits available to gig workers, the self-employed, and recent college graduates on a permanent basis. That way, they're covered at times when there isn't a national emergency. Now, these workers who normally would not be entitled to the aid would qualify for a $250 weekly benefit. So they get $250 per week paid by the federal government. Now, that benefit would remain in effect for up to 6 months and get adjusted on a yearly basis on inflation. So they will adjust it for inflation as well. Now, furthermore, the amount and the duration of the weekly benefit would be subject to adjustments during periods of economic crisis, such as a pandemic, and the federal government would also pay another $25 per week on those unemployment benefits for each dependent in their household. So you get an extra $25 for each dependent that you have as well. Now, the new bill also makes it so that the states cannot deny unemployment benefits to workers who quit their jobs for reasons such as safety risks or a loss of childcare. Now, both of these issues have been prominent during this pandemic. Now, in addition to this, there are also some state-suggested changes as well. Take a look at this. The article says that the new bill will also require all states to offer at least 26 weeks of unemployment benefits to the jobless. Now, right now, that's what most states pay, but there are a handful of exceptions. There's a couple of states that offer their unemployed less than 26 weeks of unemployment benefits. Plus, states would also have to readjust their weekly benefits. The goal would be to have benefits replace 75% of a worker's average pre-layoff wages. Now, up to each state's maximum weekly benefit. Right now, jobless benefits generally account for about half of the lost wages, and in some states, even less. States would also be required, listen to this, to pay up to 52 extra weeks of unemployment benefits during a period of crisis. Now, right now, most states pay a maximum of 13 weeks of extended benefits, or EB, on top of that 26 weeks that generally applies during normal times. So, as you guys know, as the unemployment rate in a state goes up and passes a certain threshold, I think it's 5 or 6% for most states, once it passes that, then it triggers on extended benefits, where you get an extra 13 weeks or 20 weeks of extra unemployment benefits that will carry you out. But as that unemployment rate comes down, as it just did in Michigan, it'll trigger it off and you'll lose those extended benefits. So what they're calling for is an extra 52 weeks to extend out your unemployment benefits. Now, this proposal was just introduced yesterday, so I haven't heard anything on reactions from different members of Congress or the president yet on this new proposal. But as it rolls in, I'll be sure to share with you guys here on the channel, as this could totally change unemployment going forward, as this is a call for a permanent modification to unemployment benefits. So we'll see what unfolds. I'll be sure to keep you up to date. Also, let me know in the comments down below if you got that Golden State stimulus. And as we mentioned, right now, the new stimulus package, the relief bill, is being discussed, and a fourth stimulus check being included is currently on the table, and many are asking for monthly checks. Now, as more information rolls in on that, I'll be sure to let you guys know here on the channel. But you guys, if you made it this far and you haven't already, be sure to smash that like button. I would appreciate it. Also, if you're not already part of the viewing community and you like to stay up to date on all these topics, stimulus, unemployment, taxes, Congress, the economy, anything having to do with investing or money, be sure to smash that subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram at SteveRam3. Get 2 free stocks in the link in the description below. When you download the Webull app, you can get 2 free stocks. And if you're interested, consider joining the Patreon group to get exclusive access to me and these articles before they hit YouTube. And you guys, I hope this reaches you well. Like I said, I'll be sure to keep you up to date as more information rolls in. Take care. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. This is Steve.